Good morning. Today is Thursday, April 2nd. My name is Gretchen and I am going to guide you through your Flow 1 this morning. We'll be starting in about 5 minutes. So as always, if you're watching, if you want to just give me a quick wave, let me know that you can hear me. That would be awesome. And we'll just get started in a few. I'll see you soon. Alrighty, good morning everybody. My name is Gretchen. I'm going to guide you through your Flow 1 this morning. We are working towards Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. If you have 2 blocks, it would be great to grab them. Just to have them on hand. You can grab them, use them at any time. I think that's all we need. If you have a strap is also handy. Alrighty, let's get to it. Okay, so this morning we're going to start right on our mats lying down in Supta Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet together. And I have 2 blocks. Soles of your feet come together, lying on your back. And then you can take your blocks and support your hip sockets by placing the blocks underneath your thighs. Maybe one hand comes to the heart space, one hand comes to the navel space. And just allow yourself to come in, settle in, come into your body. Begin to tap into your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath. Finding constriction in the back of your throat as you breathe in through your nose. Keeping your lips pursed as you exhale through the nose. This will be working towards Samavriti breathing, which is equal part breath. So inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath. And now exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's do that again. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do that a few more times. Maybe you're finding that your inhales are a bit deeper this morning and you want to work towards an equal part breathing with a 5 or 6 count. Work towards getting to the very base of your lungs with the breath in. And then emptying all the way out from the base to the top. So the deeper we breathe and the more we take it from the chest into the lower part of the lungs, the healthier it is for your lungs. You're trying to get to the very bottom, and as you're getting to the very bottom, I want you to think about how it's like getting all of the excess, the stuff that hangs out at the base of the lungs out of the body. Let's take 3 more rounds of inhales and exhales. Two more. Last one. Empty it out entirely. And now let go of your controlled breathing and just allow your breath to come back in naturally. And when you feel ready to move, gently draw your knees towards the ceiling. Heel toe your feet about sit bone width and give yourself a nice squeeze, a nice little hug. And just take a few minutes here from rolling, maybe rolling side to side or the length of your spine. And now let's eventually start to gain momentum with the rock and the roll and rock yourself up into a tabletop pose. Once you come into tabletop pose, stack your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, a slight tone to the belly, long through the neck. Inhale, lift your sit bones, drop your belly, take your gaze up for cow. Exhale into cat pose, round your spine, hug your tail towards your knees, chin on chest. Good, do that again. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. Let's do 3 more traditional cat-cows. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. Last one, inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. And now if you'd like to invite some organic movements in, maybe twist around a little bit, look over your right shoulder towards the right hip, get into the side body, switch your sides, left shoulder, left hip. I'd like to take my knees back a little further and just do a little side to side movement, all getting into the side bodies. If you'd like to take a little modified child's, play there. Just start to move around, letting your body warm up. All right, let's work our way back to a neutral tabletop shape. Once you come into your neutral tabletop shape, pull your belly in slightly so you feel your core start to fire up. Look straight ahead. Walk your hands about 1 inch in front of your shoulders. Curl your toes under, lift your hips, find downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And once you come into downward facing dog, just pedal it out. Explore how you feel in this shape this morning. My calves always feel a little tight, so I spend some extra time drawing the heels down towards the floor. You're also welcome to take your left hand, grab your right ankle, get a little side body stretch. Bend your knees, drop your heels from side to side. And then slowly begin to work your way back to stillness. Once you come to stillness in your downward facing dog, drive your heels towards the floor. They don't have to touch. Spread your arms long, stretch your armpits, reach through your fingertips. Wrap your triceps towards your cheeks. Spread your upper back wide. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Look forward. Bend your knees. Walk up to meet your hands. Hang in ragdoll uttanasana. Keep your feet about hip width, maybe a little further if you want to play around this morning. You could pedal out your feet. You can grab opposite elbows. Working towards just finding some length in the backside body. Take 1 more breath in and out. Gently release your hands to the floor. Heel toe your feet a little closer together. They can touch if you'd like. Inhale, lift your gaze, lift your heart space. Exhale, forward fold. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, long spine, lift gaze, lift heart. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Reverse swan dive. Hands to heart space, Samastihiti. A few half sun A's to start this morning. Inhale, reach your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana, look straight ahead. Exhale, hands through heart space, forward fold, long spine. Inhale, lengthen, lift your gaze, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, reach to the ceiling. Hands to heart space, Samastihiti. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, long spine. Bend your knees as you need. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, come all the way up, reach to the ceiling. Hands to heart space, Samastihiti. Good, last one. Inhale, arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Uttanasana halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come all the way up, reverse swan dive. Hands to heart space, Samasthiti. We'll be moving through our first Chaturanga Dandasana this morning. Keep in mind that Chaturanga, you can always invite cobras to start off and then work your way to upward facing dog. I'm doing a high to low plank, then pushing back up to high and then into downward, skipping some back bends more recently in my practice. So make your Chaturangas appropriate for you today. Inhale, reach your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Uttanasana, halfway lift. Step back, find plank pose. Now once you come into plank pose, this will be your first Chaturanga. Chin is off chest, look forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. We will meet in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, send your right leg towards the sky, big breath in. Exhale, coil in, bring your knee towards your heart space, round your spine. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, lunge to your right thumb. You might want to grab blocks, that's on the table, I'm going to use them this morning, or hands on the floor. Inhale, look forward, heart forward. Exhale, pyramid variation, straighten the leg, bend the elbows. Good, again, inhale, come forward. Exhale, pyramid, bend the elbows, straighten the leg. Good, two more just like that. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Good, last one, inhale to lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, come forward to a lunge. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Deep breath in, chin off chest. Exhale, Chaturanga. We will meet in downward facing. Once you come to downward facing dog, connect with your breathing. And now send your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee to heart space, round your spine, coil in. Inhale, go straight back. Exhale, lunge left thumb. Grab your blocks, plant your hands if you're using them. Inhale, heart comes forward, supported lunge. Exhale, pyramid variation, straighten the leg, bend the elbows, spine long. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Good, we have two more. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Last one, inhale to lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, lunge for the transition. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, heart drives forward. Exhale, your Chaturanga. We will meet in downward facing. Take a full breath in. A full breath out. Look forward. Bend your knees. Travel to the top of your mat. You can step, you can hop. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Reverse swan dive. Hands to heart space, Samasthiti. Okay, we'll be moving into our first section of roots. The first pose that we'll be coming into is Vrikshasana, tree pose. Take your left foot, stamp, press it down into your mat. As you bring your right leg up to your inner thigh. Now we want to avoid the knee. So if you can't quite get to the inner thigh, not to worry, go below the knee towards the calf. I find that can be more challenging than going up higher. One or both hands come to the heart space. Now press, engage your left thigh and press it into the right foot. The right foot pressing back into the thigh. That's going to create stability. Gaze straight ahead, chin level with the earth. Shoulders over hips, heart space open. Take one more breath in and out. And change. Bring your right foot down to the mat. Give a little bit of a wiggle to the body. Discharge the energy. Take your right foot, stamp it down into the mat. Press down all 4 points. Bring your left foot up to the inner thigh. Now if you can't, again, get the inner thigh here, lessen it. If you feel wobbly, like you just can't quite catch your balance, a lot of times that has to do with the core. So give your glutes a little bit of an engagement. So give them a little squeeze. You should feel your whole torso, your whole midsection start to fire. Bring one or both hands to the heart. Chin level, so look up, gaze up. It's natural to sway. Trees move in the wind. So you're just continually finding your balance, grounding your foot. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other, open up the chest. Take one more breath in and out. And change. Gently release your left foot from your right thigh. Bring your arms by your sides, wiggle it out. Okay, let's move on. Inhale, reach your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can step, you can hop and move through your flow. We will meet in downward facing dog. Once you come to downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, coil and knee towards heart or the nose. Go a little deeper. Inhale, go straight back. Exhale, lunge between your thumbs. Back heel spirals down to the earth. Rise, warrior two. Now once you come into warrior two, situate your base, your feet. Ground them solidly, all 4 points pressing into the mat on both feet. Back leg straight, back quadriceps firing. Arms elongated, reaching forward, reaching back. Take one more breath in and out. Flip your right palm. Drop your lunge just a little bit. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So a nice side body stretch through the right side. So start to breathe in length towards the intercostal muscles, the muscles between the ribs. Back outer heel grounding the mat. Gaze can be down your back leg or up at your palm. Take one more breath in and out. Tick-tock your arms to a T. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, reach forward, draw the hips back. Exhale, triangle pose. Right hand can touch the mat. It can be a light touch on the shin. You don't want to press and collapse. Stay lifted. Good. Or a hand can come on a block. Gaze can be at your palm or line chin with heart space. Ground your outer heel. Find internal rotation of the back thigh. Take one more breath in and out. Rebend your right knee. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Turn your feet parallel to the short sides of your sticky mat. Inhale, lift your heart space. Exhale, forward fold. Long spine, hinge at your hips. Bring your hands down under the shoulders. Lengthen up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands back towards the heels of your feet.
Hug your elbows in towards each other. So think of your chaturanga arms. Bring a little bit of weight forward into the pads of your feet as well as the heels. Elongate the neck. Elongate the spine. And then exhale, fold a little deeper once your quadriceps are engaging. Take one more breath in. And out. Change. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge to the top of your mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, your chaturanga. We will meet in downward facing dog. Left leg lifts high. Coil in, knee to nose or knee to heart space, you choose. Inhale, go straight back. Exhale, lunge between your thumbs. Back heel spirals to the earth. Rise, warrior two.
And again, once you're in warrior two, so we want to make sure our base, our feet and legs are strong. They're holding the rest of our body. So ground your back, outer heel and big toe mount. Left shin drawing forward, left knee, left toes pointing directly forward. Tone your belly. Extend your arms energetically, creating length. Chin lined with heart space or over the fingertips. Take one more breath in. Drop your lunge a little bit on the breath out. Now flip your left palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Long spine or long side body. Good. Long elbow and left arm. So try not to have a bend. Reach as long as you can, creating as much space as you can. Take one more breath in and out. Tick-tock your arms to a T. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, glide the torso forward, hips press back. Exhale, triangle pose. Once you're in triangle pose, remember a light touch on the left with the left hand. We don't want to collapse or drop. We want to stay lifting out of the hips. Reach long and up through your right arm. Ground your back heel. Make your back leg as strong as can be. Take one more breath in and out. Rebend your left knee. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Turn your feet in. Parallel to the short sides of your sticky mat. Inhale, lift through the heart space. Exhale, forward fold, hinge, long spine. Hands come under the shoulders. We're going to move a little differently for this side. Bring your left hand under your nose, take a halfway lift. Now bring a little bit of weight forward, elongate your spine. Bend your left knee. Inhale, right arm high. So we don't want the hips level here. Your spine and your pelvis move together so it makes sense for one to drop. Keep your feet grounding. Keep your spine long. Reach through the crown of your head. Take one more breath in and out. Look down first. Hand comes down next. Walk your right hand under your right nose. Bend your right knee. Give a generous bend. Left arm lifts high on as you breathe in. Bring a little bit of weight forward into the pads of the toes. Long through the spine. Take one more breath in
and out. Look down, hand comes down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, take your halfway lift. Exhale, lunge to the top of your mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing. So we'll be moving through that little flow that we just did. Breath to movement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, coil in and knee to heart, knee to nose, whichever makes sense. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, lunge between your thumbs. Back heel down. Rise, warrior two for the inhale. Settle on the exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your leg, turn your feet. Lift the heart as you breathe in. Hinge as you breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, left leg high. Coil in, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, lunge. Back heel down, rise, warrior two. Settle for the exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your leg, turn your feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, your chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look forward, bend your knees. Travel top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pour forward. Root to rise, come all the way up. Reverse swan dive. Hands to heart space, Samasthiti. We'll be moving into the second part of our class. And so we'll be moving into a pose called Utthita Hasta Parakushtasana. And so this is a pose that we're holding the big toe. It means hand to big toe pose. We'll be holding the big toe as we find extension through the leg, forward and out to the side. If you can't quite get the big toe with the extension of the leg, let go of having to grab your big toe, but instead grab your calf. You could even hold onto your hamstring. What we want to do is engage the quadricep muscles, because those muscles in the front part of your thigh are the muscles that extend the leg. And as we move towards Ardha Chandrasana, we really need to be firing those muscles so we can find the extension of the leg as it's lifted. So grab for the back of the hamstring, grab for the hamstrings, or grab for the calf if you can't quite get to the big toe. With practice, you will eventually. Take your left hand to your left hip. Bend your right knee, grab your big toe. Now if you know off the bat you're not grabbing the big toe, start to grab less, the ankle, the calf, you choose. Take your inhale as you kick the right leg forward. Now this is where you would have the back of the thigh. Engage your front thigh muscles. Gently draw your right shoulder back. Extend your heart forward. Take one more breath in and out. Now inhale, straighten up. Exhale, open up towards the right side of the room. Maybe gaze comes towards the left. Take one more breath in and out.
Inhale, come back to center. Bend your knee, release your foot. Give it a shake. Okay, let's switch our sides. Take your right hand to your right hip. Bend your left knee, reach down for your left big toes. Grab them with your peace sign fingers. Inhale, kick out. Now remember, you have the calf or the hamstring if need be. Straighten up nice and tall. Elbow draws out towards the left side of the room. Left shoulder draws back. Take one more breath in. Now inhale, straighten up. Exhale, open up, left side of the room. And breathe. Stabilize your standing leg by stamping your right foot into the mat. Take one more breath in. And out. And change, come back around. And then release your knee or your foot. Bring your foot down to the mat, give it a wiggle. Okay, we'll be moving on. We'll be moving into some crescent poses. Inhale, reach your arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, hinge, long spine.
Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step or flow. We meet in downward facing dog. Once you come to downward facing dog, send your right leg skyward. Hug in, knee to nose, round forward, shift and hollow. Inhale, go straight back. Exhale, lunge, right thumb this time. Now, before you even lift off, back leg strong, hamstring, back of your thigh lifting towards the sky, heel lifting away from the mat. Inhale, come up, crescent. Now, once you come into crescent pose, your feet are on what we call train tracks. So they're wide, like my hands, right? So they're hip width. Back leg strong. Lower bottom ribs haul or pulling down slightly towards your navel space. Take one more breath in. And out. Bring your palms to touch to heart space. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Palms pressing into each other. Now the back leg might start to collapse. Try not to let that happen. Keep your back leg strong. Good, lifting towards the ceiling. Twist by sending your left ribs forward. Left shoulder forward. Go one more breath in. And out. Inhale, find crescent. Now, take a deep breath in. Exhale, airplane crescent. Reach your arms back. I want you to hollow out your belly. Now pull your chest forward. Pinky fingers drawing towards each other. So the belly is drawing in, but the heart is extending out. Take one more breath in. And out. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, your chaturanga. We meet in downward facing. Left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, lunge left thumb. Back leg strong, back heel lifting from the mat. Set it up before you're even in the pose. Now rise crescent. Train tracks with the feet. Good, low ribs gently drawing down because we don't want to throw the belly out because we throw ourselves in a back bend. We don't need a back bend today. I mean, if you do, by all means. But I want you to be aware of what we're doing when we're in crescent. Chin level, arms up. Pinky fingers in. Breathe.
Take one more breath. Empty it out. Bring your hands to the heart space. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, twist. Connect. Right elbow with left outer knee. Back leg lifted and strong. Palms pressing into each other. You bring your right shoulder forward with your right ribs. Go one more breath. And change. Come on up to crescent. Deep breath in. Exhale, airplane, upper body forward. Now, hollow out the belly, heart forward, fingertips towards each other. Take one more breath. And change. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing. Alrighty, we're gonna flow through that. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, coil in, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, lunge right thumb. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Step back and flow. We'll meet in down dog. Left leg goes high. Coil in, knee to nose. Left leg goes high. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, touch down and flow. And down dog is where we meet. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look forward, bend your knees. Travel to the top of your space. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pour forward. Root to rise, come all the way up. Reach to the ceiling. Hands to heart space, Samastihiti. Okay, let's do a little bit of core work. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step back, downward facing dog. From here, from down dog, shift forward into plank. From plank, find the forearms. All right, let me see my time. All right, we start now. Back leg strong, lifted from the mat. Try not to look down at your belly or your toes. Keep nice long lines right up through the top of your head. Forearms pressing into the mat. You'll feel your shoulder blades puff up. And then see if you can extend your heart forward a little bit. Hang on. We're almost there. Find a little shake. It's good. All right, we're on our final 10. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower, find Sphinx. Alrighty, so the next part that we're coming into is going to take us right into our peak pose, which is half moon. And I've explained it on the last few videos, so today we're going to flow right into it. I'll still talk through it as we're going into it, but I'm not going to break it down at this point today. Alrighty, so bring your hands underneath your shoulders, curl your toes, press yourself into downward facing dog. And once you're in downward facing dog, let's start at the top of the mat. Take a full breath in, a full breath out. Look forward, bend your knees, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, round, hinge in. Root to rise, come all the way up, reach to the ceiling. Hands to heart space, Samastihiti. Okay, arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, hinge, long spine. Inhale, lengthen, Uttanasana. Step back, Chaturanga, Dandasana. We meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, coil in, knee to nose. Inhale, go high. Exhale, lunge between your thumbs. Back heel down, rise, warrior two. This is just a transition, settle in. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extend it, side angle. If you have a block, grab it today. Press your hand on it. Reach your left arm nice and long. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. So remember, if your hand is on a block, you don't want to lean your weight into the block. You're still trying to lift your hips and upper body away from it. Take one more breath in and out. Release your left hand to your left hip. Look down. Heel toe your left foot in 1, 2 times. Now take your hand on your block if it is, or reach it out, catty cornered from the right foot. Slide forward so you're up on your left tiptoes. Right leg, quadriceps strengthens the right leg to straighten it, to lift your left leg off the mat. Now hand is on the hip to gently roll the hip open, but also the heart space. Once you feel stability through your grounded right foot, chest is open, reach your left arm high. Press energy out through your back or extended leg heel. Keep opening the hip, stamping the right foot down. Take one more breath, and then change left hand to the left hip. Bend your right knee, touch your left toes down. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down to the floor and chaturanga. Downward facing dog is our meeting spot. Left leg goes high. Coil in, knee to nose. Left leg goes high. Exhale, lunge left or between the thumbs. Back heel down. Find warrior two as your transition. Settle on the exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extend it side. I'm putting my hand on a block. I'm going to use it for my half moon. Now, stay here for a little bit. I have my arm overhead so I can maximize my side body straight stretch. Back heel grounded. Take one more breath. Release your right hand to your right hip. Look down. Heel toe in. So it's really important that you're learning how to use strength and not your momentum, so you can really feel your muscles activating. Left hand from catty cornered from the left foot. Now come up onto the right tiptoes. Straighten your left leg. As you straighten your left leg, feel your right leg lift. Left hand under the shoulder.
Stamp your left foot into the mat. Now use your hand, roll your chest open. Right arm high. There we go. Energy out. So engage your quadriceps on your right leg as you extend it. Make it as straight as possible. Stamp your left foot down. Take one more breath. Right hand to the right hip. Bend your left knee, touch down. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel to the floor. And chaturanga. Downward facing dog is our meeting point. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Look forward, bend your knees, travel top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pour forward. Root to rise, reach to the ceiling. Hands to heart space, Samastihiti. Let's cool down. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. From downward facing dog, take a full breath in. Lower to your knees on your exhale. Cross your ankles and find your way onto your back. Once you come onto your back, heel toe your feet towards the edges of your mat. Let your knees collapse in. And you know what I'm going to say. I love a block between my thighs for this pose. It feels restorative. So if you have one, indulge. And if you don't, when you get your hands on a block, try it. Maybe one hand comes to the heart, one hand to the navel space once more, coming full circle from the beginning of class to now. Take 2 more rounds of breath. When you're ready to move, remove the block if you have it between your legs. Lift your knees about several inches from each other, pointing them directly towards the ceiling. Heel toe your feet in. Take your right leg, reach it up towards the ceiling as you breathe in. Cross your right leg over your left as you exhale. Stamp your left foot into the mat. Lift your hips up. Slide your hips over to the right as your knees fall to the left. Arms can come out wide to a T. Gaze can be away from your knees. That's the deepest part of your, like that will give you the deepest stretch. You can look straight ahead or at your knees. Check in anywhere really makes, if it makes sense in your body, then that's where you should be at. Take 2 more rounds of breath. One more. And change. Come up to center with your gaze. Lift your knees back towards the ceiling. Stamp, uncross your legs. Now stamp both feet into the mat. Lift up. Give your hips a little wiggle. And then lower back down. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, cross. Stamp your right foot into the mat. Hips go left. Knees go right. Arms out wide. Take one more breath in and out. Change, lift your gaze. Come back to center with your knees. Uncross your legs. Stamp your feet into the mat. Lift your hips. Give them a little wiggle, a little shake. And then take a moment to find Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. So grab the big toe size of your feet, the pinky toe size, whatever makes sense. And then just start to play around a little bit, extending your legs. Maybe you find a V shape. Maybe just rocking from side to side feels really nice. And when you're ready, give yourself a big hug. You made it to your mat. And extend your body long for your final Savasana. And I'll stay with you today as we go through Savasana. I will call you out. Begin to bring a deeper breath and awareness to your space. Invite movements to your fingertips and your toes. Take a full body stretch, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale to your side, roll to either left or right side, you choose. Let your body dictate to you where to go. And slowly begin to press yourself up to a seated pose. Bring your hands to heart space in Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Loka samista sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. I bow to you all. Namaste.